tell you some more important things about your teeth and gums. Listen to me carefully. Eat few chocolates, pastries and toffees. Don't bite at hard things. Avoid taking too hot or too cold drinks. Visit a dentist once in every 6 months. Will you all follow these things? Very good. Clothing. Clothing is one of our most important needs. Clothing includes all garments worn by us. What do you do when the bench in your school is dirty? Yes, always clean the dirty bench before you sit on it. And after coming home, don't forget to hang your school uniform on a hanger. Here are two friends who sit on the floor and play with a car. After some time, their dresses become very dirty. And here are two friends who sit on a mat on the floor and play with an aeroplane. Even after a long time, their dresses will not get dirty because they use a mat to sit on. When you are traveling in the hot sun, always carry a handkerchief in case you may sweat. It is bad manners to wipe the sweat off your face using your shirt. Shall we now learn about our ears? Ears. What do we do with our ears? Right, we hear with our ears. Children, how many ears do we have? Right again. We all have 2 ears. We hear all the pleasant sounds like the birds singing, bells ringing, sweet songs, and many other things with our ears. Children, don't listen to music while crossing the road. It may become very dangerous. Now, let me ask you a small question. Can you see 2 pictures on the screen? Which of these things do we do with the help of our ear? Answering a telephone call or watering plants? Excellent! You have got the correct answer. Our ear helps us to answer a telephone call. We definitely cannot water plants with our ears. Keep the toilet clean. Here is a boy called Rahul. He does not keep his toilet clean. His toilet is giving foul smell. Flies are flying all around it. Rahul's mother comes and cleans the toilet bowl with water and toilet cleaner. She teaches Rahul how to flush the toilet after use. Now the toilet is clean and free of foul smell. So children, will you also keep your toilet clean? The following articles are used to clean the toilet. Toilet brush, toilet cleaner, roll of toilet paper. Manners. Now, I will teach you some good manners that you have to follow. It is good manners to say please when you want others' help. Say thank you for a present received. Arrange your books neatly on the shelf after reading them. And here are some bad manners which you should not follow. Making fun of others. Breaking others' things. Now, will you answer me to these simple questions? When you want to see a TV program, should you go and sit in front of the TV and block the view? Or ask politely to change the channel? Yes, you are right. You should ask politely to change to your favorite channel. Feet. Now come on, let us learn something about our feet. How many feet do you have? Very good. We all have 2 feet. Each foot has 5 toes. Let us see what we use our feet for. We use our feet to stand. We use our feet to sit. We use our feet to run. Wash your feet well with water as soon as you come inside the house. Don't kick things with your feet which may hurt others. Practice skipping regularly, which gives strength to your feet. Will you follow all these things without fail? Always speak the truth. This is John. He is a very naughty boy. One day, while he was playing with his ball, he breaks a fish pot. His father gets angry with John and asks him if he had broken it. John is very frightened and starts trembling with fear. But he bravely admits his mistake. His father is happy. He pats John's back for telling the truth and advises him not to repeat this again. So children, always speak the truth. Manners at home. Children, we all stay in our house, don't we? So how should we keep that house? Right, you should keep your house very clean. Not only that, you should learn how to behave properly when you are at home. Here are a few things that you should keep in mind when you are at home. Don't enter the house with your shoes on. Always knock at the door before entering a room. Don't make a loud noise when someone is sleeping. Will you remember all these things, children? Hands. Now, shall we learn about our hands? How many hands do you have? Right, we all have 2 hands. And how many fingers do you have? Correct, we have 10 fingers. Can you see these pictures and tell me some of the uses of our hand? Yes, we use our hand to cut objects. Good. We use our hands to hold things. Correct. We use our hands to write. We all eat with our hands. So, we must wash our hands before and after every meal. This keeps our hands clean and free out of germs. Will you wash your hands well from today? Good. Here are 2 pictures. Can you see them? Which of these things do we do with our hands? Sweeping the floor with a broom or watching television? You are correct. We sweep the floor with our hands and watch the television with our eyes. Manners on the telephone. Children, do you attend phone calls at home? Yes. Then, here are a few things which you should remember while talking on the phone. Always talk politely on the telephone. Answer the call softly. When the person called is not at home, note down the message. It is not good manners to call friends at unusual hours. Children, will you follow all these things while attending a phone call next time? Yes, I know you will. Eyes. Children, can you tell me how many eyes you have? Yes, you are correct. We all have 2 eyes. Eyes help us to see everything around us. Eyes are very important to us. So, We should protect our eyes very well. Don't read under the sun when it is too hot outside. And in the same way, don't read under very dim light inside the house. And the most important of all, don't read while crossing the road. You may get into an accident. The best way to read is under the lamp. Get your eyes tested at least twice a year. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables which are good for your eyes. Sleep well in the night at least for 8 hours, which gives your eyes a good rest. Hair. Let us now learn about our hair. All of us have hair, don't we? Do you all keep your hair neat and clean? Wash your hair regularly with a shampoo. Comb your hair neatly every day. Here are some children. Can you tell me which of them have neat hair? Is he having neat hair? No, he has not combed his hair. Is he having neat hair? Yes. Is he having neat hair? No, he too has not combed his hair well. Is she having neat hair? Yes. Is she having neat hair? No, she has not at all combed her hair. Is she having neat hair? Yes. Now you know when you look good. Yes, it is only after combing your hair. Kitchenware. Children, do you know the names of all the things that your mother uses in the kitchen? Let me see whether you can answer me correctly. What is this? A knife and a fork. What is this called? A bowl. What are these? Spoons. What is this? A vegetable bowl. What are these? Plates. And these? A cup and a coffee mug. I think you are all very good in naming all the objects that I have shown. So shall we move on? Cleanliness. Children, have you heard your teachers say that cleanliness is next to godliness? You have to keep yourself and your surroundings always neat and clean. Here's a boy named Sham who is not at all clean. Do you know what happened to him? Sham's kitchen sink is not clean. He does not dispose of the rubbish. Harmful insects are found everywhere in the house. The whole house has become a breeding ground for flies and mosquitoes. He is not able to eat inside his house. So one day, Sham decides to clean up the whole house. He sprays insecticides upon the cockroaches and mosquitoes. He changes the foul water lying in the cooler. He sweeps the floor. Now, Sham's house is neat and clean. There are no more mosquitoes and cockroaches. So children, don't forget to clean your house every day. Here are some insects which spoil our houses. Can you name them? Cockroach, mosquito, housefly, bee, ant, spider. Here are some useful things that you should follow if you have mosquitoes in your house. Use a mosquito coil at night. Use insecticides to kill insects. Use a mosquito net at the time when you are sleeping. Use a food cover to protect food from being spoiled. Don't allow any mosquito to bite you. It may lead to many diseases. Will you remember all this, children? Shoes and socks. Do you all have a pair of shoes and socks? Yes. And you all wear it while you're playing, isn't it? But let me tell you a story about a boy called Peter who does not wear his shoes. One day, Peter went out to play without putting on his shoes. He cuts his left foot while running, and his foot starts bleeding. Peter started weeping, and he was taken to the doctor. The doctor cleaned his leg and bandaged his foot. Peter could not go out to play for a month. He has learnt his lesson, and now he always wears shoes with socks whenever he goes out to play. So children, do not go out to play without wearing your shoes and socks. And here is another girl named Colin. She was a very naughty girl. One day, she wears her mother's high-heeled sandals. She loses her balance and falls down. She fractures her right leg. She learns her lesson. Now she always wears her own slippers. These high-heeled sandals are meant only for grown-ups. You should not try wearing them. You children should wear only sports shoes and sandals which makes you feel comfortable while you are playing. A balanced diet. Children, do you all eat food every day? Yes, of course, you all have to, because all of us need food to live and grow. But you should keep a watch on the kind of food that you eat. Eat only healthy food like milk and milk products, eggs, mutton, nuts, seeds, fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are very good for our health. Fruits and vegetables are an instant source of energy. So the next time when mother gives you fruits and vegetables, eat them happily and she'll be surprised at you. Don't eat junk food which are very bad for your health. Drink fresh fruit juices instead of bottled drinks. Avoid eating too many chocolates. They may spoil your teeth. Manners with guests. Children, do you all have guests visiting your house? Yes. Do you know how to behave with them? Shall I teach you some small things that are very important? Welcome a guest to your house politely. Help your mother to serve drinks. Use the word "excuse me" when you want to interrupt. Follow these simple things and your guests will be very much pleased by your behavior. Do your work yourself. Here's a boy called Jack who is very careless about his things. He leaves his books on the table and goes out to play. His younger sister Annie starts drawing on the books with a pen. When Jack returns, he finds some picture being drawn on his books. He starts crying. His mother comes and tells him, "Be a good boy. Always take care of your belongings yourself." Jack learns his lesson. Now he packs his books before he goes out to play. So children, keep all your things safely. You will then become very responsible when you grow up. Rats. Children, have you all seen rats? Okay, then let me tell you some important things about rats. Rats are small, furry mammals that live along with man for centuries. Rats may cause the most serious animal threats to people. Their bite may cause rat bite fever. Rats carry the germs of several diseases. Rats destroy crops and other foodstuff. There are several ways to get rid of rats. Some people kill rats by poisoning them. Some people place chemicals on food. The chemical-laced food makes the rat incapable of reproducing. Some people catch rats in a mouse trap. Some people kill rats by trapping them. So children, if you see any rats in your house, immediately ask your mother to take necessary steps to get rid of them. Table manners. Children, where do you sit and eat your food? On the table. That's right. But how many of you know that there are some manners that should be followed while eating on a table? Shall I teach you those manners? Eat neatly and slowly with your mouth closed. It is bad manners to talk while eating. It is also bad manners to waste food. Ask politely for food that you can't reach. Use a cup and saucer to take tea. So children, remember all these things when you are eating on a table. Healthy way of living. I am now going to teach you some important things that you should definitely follow to lead a healthy and energetic life. Get up early in the morning. Take exercise in the fresh air. Drink only boiled water. Eat only nourishing food. If you follow all these things, you will become very healthy and active. Nose. Shall we now move on to learn about our nose? Children, can you tell me what is the important function of a nose? Correct. Nose helps us to smell things. But do you know that our nose helps us to breathe air in and out? All living things need air to survive, and the nose does this function in our body. The air that we breathe in is called oxygen, and the air that we breathe out is called carbon dioxide. Clean your nostrils neatly with water and don't put your finger inside your nostrils when you are in front of others. And also, don't try to put things like pens or pencils into your nostrils. It may turn out to be very dangerous. You may find some tiny hair inside your nostrils. This hair helps us to breathe in only the good air. So, don't pull the hair from your nostrils. It may be very painful. I do simple things myself. Children, now listen to this story. Amal and Kamal were two friends who are playing football in the ground. While playing, Amal falls in a pool of mud and his dress becomes very dirty. Kamal says, Amal, your dress has become very dirty. You cannot go home like this. Give it to me. I will wash it for you. But Amal says, but this is my mother's work. She will wash it for me. But Kamal says, you should not trouble your mother for such simple things. It's very nice to do small things by yourself. Amal gives Kamal his dress for washing. Amal realizes that Kamal is a very responsible boy and wanted to be like him. So children, never trouble your mother for small things. Do small things like wearing your clothes yourself, eating food on your own, and your mother will be very happy about it. Mouth and teeth. Now, let us learn something about our mouth and teeth. For you to understand this better, let me tell you a small story about a girl called Alice. Alice used to eat too many chocolates and ice creams. When her mother asks her to brush her teeth twice a day, she refuses. Suddenly, one day, Alice suffers from a severe toothache. She could not bear the pain and she starts weeping. Alice's mother takes her to the dentist. The dentist, after examining Alice's teeth, says, "My dear child, teeth help us to chew our food. We must take proper care of our teeth. Brush your teeth twice a day and all your pain will vanish." Now, Alice uses a small soft toothbrush and toothpaste. She brushes the upper teeth with a downward sweeping motion. She brushes the lower teeth with an upward sweeping motion. She cleans both the outside and the inside surfaces of the teeth in this way. Then she rinses the mouth thoroughly. Children, do you all understand this story? Have you learned the correct way of brushing your teeth from Alice? Will you brush your teeth twice a day? Very good. Before or after meals? Children, I have taught you table manners and I know you all remember them very well. So, here are a few more things which you have to learn before and after eating. This is Geeta. She helps her mother in bringing the food to the table. She eats the food without spilling. She finishes eating her food and then she cleans the table after eating. This is Rohit. His mother brings the food and serves it for him. He refuses to eat and spills everything on the table. He leaves the table after eating without cleaning it. His mother does all the cleaning work for him. So children, who is good? Geeta or Rohit? Yes, you are right. Geeta is a very good girl. So be like Geeta and help your mother at all times. Will you do it, children?
Do you wish to see load of stories here? Then please subscribe this channel. Along with your friends and family, enjoy all the videos of Magicbox. Magicbox English, a place to learn load of good things